Good Wednesday evening, Southeast Texas. Well, looking ahead through the next 5 days, temperatures mid to upper 90s for the most part, some 5 to about 10 degrees above normal, courtesy of a heat dome that is over the state. A cold front on Monday will bring cooler low temperatures, and in fact, we could be 4 or 5 degrees below normal here in the Triangle, maybe into the upper 50s to near 60 in the Lakes area by the middle of next week. No rain really expected through the next 5 to 10 days across Southeast Texas. May see a few showers coming up on Monday with the passage of that cold front. But again, it's all about upper level high pressure over North Texas that is keeping things hot and humid and dry. In the tropics, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 systems we are tracking right now. As far as those go, let me see if I can do this correctly. We are watching, the only one that's really an issue for us will be the Invest 98L. But Gaston is not an issue. We don't think this is going to be an issue. We don't think this one's going to be an issue. Obviously, Fiona is not going to be an issue for us. But it's this one. This is what we're going to have to watch to come into the Gulf of Mexico, and it looks like that will happen probably towards the 27th or 28th. Fiona, Cat 4, headed towards the Canadian Maritimes by the weekend. Otherwise, Gaston in the northern Atlantic, not an issue. This has a moderate chance coming off the coast of Africa. We think that's going to turn to the north. A disturbance in the central Atlantic, tropical Atlantic, has a low chance. We also think this is going to turn towards the north. It's 98, Invest 98L, that is just about ready to come on into the eastern Caribbean. High probability of development. This has a 70 to 90% probability of becoming depression. We think this is going to go on to become Hermine and head through the Caribbean and then start turning towards the northwest around the 26th, 27th, maybe 28th, entering the eastern Gulf of Mexico. Modeling, this is one particular model, but most of the modeling keeps it off to the east. And the reason is that there's going to be a trough of low pressure off the northeastern coastline and ridging high pressure over towards West Texas and New Mexico. That should protect us. At least that's the way it looks right now, unless any big changes in the modeling goes as far as the pattern, then this looks like it'll be mainly to our east. We'll continue to watch it. We've got several days. This is probably going to be around the 1st of October. So we've got many days to watch this and see how the models time up on this. Otherwise, tonight looking at mostly clear skies. Could see some patchy fog in the morning, so keep that in mind. We think we'll get in the mid to upper 60s should that fog form up in the lakes area. Low to mid 70s in the Triangle. I expect a dry day tomorrow. It's going to be hot. High temperatures likely to get into the mid to upper 90s across the board under mostly sunny to sunny skies. And it's all courtesy of this upper level high pressure heat dome, if you will. Now it's going to weaken as we head towards, say, Friday and move off towards West Texas. But then it's going to reappear, strengthen, and head back towards our area as we go towards Sunday of next week. On the Gulf of Mexico, looking at mostly smooth seas around a foot, we'll see northwest and east winds at 10 knots, water temperature at 86 degrees. Our forecast tonight, mostly clear with patchy fog. If that fog forms, you could get down in the mid-60s in the lakes, thinking lower to middle 70s. Triangles, winds calm. Then tomorrow, a hot day. High temperatures, middle to upper 90s, close to the century mark in some spots. Extended forecast. Tomorrow is the first day of fall. As I said earlier, it's meaningless to us. Friday, looking good for Friday night football. It looks like temperatures at kickoff should be around 90 degrees, cooling only into the lower 80s by the end of the game. The weekend, that high comes back in on a weekend status, but it also means that it's going to be hot, humid, and dry. Those highs coming back down into the low to mid 90s. Monday, here comes the cold front. It'll come through on Monday and it'll bring a drier air mass, then a cooler air mass as we head towards Wednesday of next week. You'll see that Tuesday, maybe the middle 60s for lows, highs around 89. Nothing but sun as we head towards Wednesday and Thursday mornings. Could be the coolest Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Could see some upper 50s in the lakes area. And again, the mid to upper 80s to near 90, that's going to be very low humidity. It's going to be warm, but it's going to feel comfortable, if you will. And as we head on into Friday and Saturday of next week, the week following week, looking at still continued low humidity in the afternoon, lots of sun, and cool morning lows. Download our app. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and as always, there's more weather at 12newsnow.com.